Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. Thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, so this is a channel update. Um, I wanted to touch on a few things. I'm just doing this out of my head, out of the whim, so please bear with me. I'll try to keep it brief. So I am working on elevating the channel as best I can. So the general readings, as you know, I'm trying to get that more consistent. And I think I'm doing reasonably well with that. And of course, for early viewings, Patreon members will get the early viewings of the general messages. And that's even with the key membership on my Patreon page. Key membership, $3. The Lotus membership, $9.99. And let me go further into what all that means. With the key membership, you get the full-on extended readings. And you also get to, I think you get to, see early readings. Okay. And when it comes to Lotus members, you get to see the same things as the key members, but you'll also get to see the sun and moon readings, and I'll get into that a little bit later. I think I think there was something else I want to incorporate, but as the time frame develops, I'm going to be balancing out the two as reasonably as possible. So. When it comes to the sun and moon readings, that is a new segment that is for Lotus Tier members. That, in layman's terms, the sun represents more of your external environment and your your current surface level emotional state as it relates to your external environment and the energies that are going through for that sign. And the moon sign is more so your internal world, your internal feelings and machinations, as it may also interact and kind of become more complex and mix with the sun sign through that type of filter, and then dealing with your external world. But more so the moon sign is like those deeper emotional dynamics and energies. So in that... in that segment, I really want to expand on that while further using my psychological background, because that's basically like a therapy session. For right now, I'm trying to keep things under 40 minutes when it comes to those things, just because of my current limited resources and technologies. For some of you who don't know, it actually takes me hours to edit these things, where it may seem simple, but with my current understandings, which need to be updated, I'm working on it. So, for example, thanks to my current Patreon members, I was able to afford a couple new decks that are coming on. There's a shipment delay, but that's coming on soon. And and with my own personal dynamics that I'm trying to save up, I'm trying to get this new computer, trying to get a new tripod, I'm trying to get I'm going to get a new 2 terabytes external hard drive and some other things I'm trying to save up for. And that's because definitely with the sun and moon session, I don't want that to be just, 40, like trying to rush it. I really want that to be a therapy type session. So whatever the energies are, and it'll go as long as it needs to get the full vestments of what the universe would want to share in that particular reading. So it's really going to be more of a sit down type, really divulging, really going through the machinations of your sun and moon sign for the time frame of the reading and the sign's energy that it's corresponding to for that reading. So that's one of my envisions in that segment. Which of course would also further correspond with the psychological background that I have to further help my viewers or my listeners, so that hopefully you will also get healing and guidance from that segment. And again, I refer to the Patreon dynamics, not just my Patreon, but my YouTube, because I do want my YouTube to further grow. I'd like to get it like over 1,000 subscribers and up. That would be great, because then I'd be able to open up the membership part of the YouTube, and then I can expand on the channel more. So, like for some of you, if Patreon isn't necessarily your thing, with the option of opening up a membership dynamic on YouTube, it would make it a little bit easier for some of you. And then I could even offer other new segments that I've also been considering. But, I don't want to overextend what I can't maintain. You know what I mean? But for right now, I am definitely asking you all to please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. Feel free to comment, and also please consider becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. There you have the key membership, which is only $3. And with that, you get to see the full-on extended readings. You get to see early viewing, and I'm thinking about adding another caveat in there as time goes on. And of course, my Patreon members, you also have the Lotus tier, which is $9.99 a month, and that you get the same stuff as the key members, as well as you get to see the sun and moon sign readings. And I'm also thinking about doing another caveat in there. And also, at that tier, you also get to suggest readings, suggest types of general readings. So those little like surprise type readings I might consider, and I may put it out there. So yeah, I think that's a reasonable update just off the top of my head. Thank you for your patience with me, and thank you for being YouTube members. I really appreciate that, and thank you for being Patreon members as well, to you who are Patreon members. And again, I invite you all to please just share, just consider, because I really do want to do a lot and a lot for you, and your support would mean just so much. So thank you so much, and I wish you all the best. Bye.